You're 14. Okay. You all live in here?
Heading in.
I know.
And it's 2 minutes per person?
Try to be prompt.
There's one. It's going to be painful.
Okay, it's 6 p.m. We'll go ahead and get the public comment listening session started. It's from 6 to 6:40 p.m. Each individual has 2 minutes to speak. The first person is Jennifer Strotman.
Yeah, who's listening? Nobody's here. Can I wait for my council, at least my board members to be here?
No, because we have people after that have to speak.
It's not going to get anything then, because I'm asking them to repeal something. I guess I have 3 people to hear. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So my name is Jennifer Strotman, and I am an Aurora resident living in Ward 2. And I'm trying to address the council as a whole, but there's only a few of you here, and hello, Mayor. So thank you all for your time. I'm going to read from a prepared statement, so I'm quick. I'm here on behalf of the Norfolk Glen Ward 2 community because of the proposed bubble bath car wash station, and that's project number 1800993, also known as Station 60. It's at the intersection of Airport and Colfax and Norfolk and Colfax. There are many issues with this project. First, proper public notice was not done. Neighbors were blindsided once they found out about this project. I personally walk by this property daily with my service dog, and I never once saw a public notice sign. I also asked many of my neighbors. One of them is here tonight. She also never saw a public notice sign. When the project of this level impacts the neighborhood as it does, the process has failed our community, and we are here to ask to please overturn this. And we need to be honest about the bigger project here. The entire Station 60 development is already not at all what was promised to the community. I can provide more details on that if needed. Adding yet another amenity we didn't ask for, especially another car wash, it feels like a slap in the face to our community. We already have several car washes in the immediate area, 3 within 3/4 of a mile. We don't need a 4th. But what we absolutely do need is basic infrastructure, like a police substation would be great.
Oh, wow.
On top of that, the noise, traffic, and safety concerns are real for Norfolk Glen. A car wash brings constant vehicle flow, trash, and also engine and vacuum noises that will impact all the nearby homes. The traffic increase along these corridors strain the already struggling community. As previously stated, our neighborhood is lacking in basic amenities like sidewalks. Oh, cancel, blah, blah, blah. But let's see.
Your 2 minutes
I urge the
is
council
up.
to remand your decision on this project in order to maintain the integrity of Norfolk Glen, and on behalf of the constituents, we'd like something more substantial that benefits us. Thank you.
Vladimir Soriano.
Like a flower shop. I'm taking a picture. This is what I'm sitting next to.
Mayor, Conference, members of City Council, my name is Vladimir. I go to Hinckley High School. I came here to talk about having more protection for teens using nicotine products and how easy it is to get vapes anywhere. Most places don't ask for a license. Most of the times, teens get their nicotine products from their friends at school. When someone gets caught smoking at school, all they do is suspend them. I don't think that fixes the problem of smoking because it's like giving them a free break. A lot of times, most teens at school get friends because they start smoking. Most of the teens at school use nicotine products. I joined United for Better Futures to make a change in the community because I don't like seeing people addicted to nicotine products. United for Better Futures is a coalition that helps us spread our message. Nicotine is bad for teens because it is highly addictive and can cause damage to their brains that are still developing. Thank you.
Addie Short.
All right, good evening, councilmen. I'm here, I'm Addie Short, and I'm here to talk about the traffic issues in our Sterling Hills subdivision, which is at Iliff and Tower Road and goes all the way out to Conservatory. I had written an email to the city about the traffic conditions, specifically at the four-way stop at Dunkirk and Wesley. There have been several accidents there, not only several accidents, but a child has lost his life. He was Dimitri and was a victim of a hit and run. Somebody just ran him over on his scooter and didn't even bother to stop and call the ambulance to have him looked after. We've also had an adult die in the neighborhood on the same side of the street at Caspian and Wesley. It was an older man and his dog perished as well. You probably are familiar with this. So just today, I received an email back from the city about some of the traffic improvements that they plan to put in that neighborhood, and I don't think that it's enough. One, they recommended doing a roundabout at Dunkirk and Wesley, which I agree with. That's absolutely necessary. The other thing that they said that they've done in the neighborhood has put in a traffic monitor where it monitors the speed of people going east and west on Wesley. But unfortunately, those speed, alerts or whatever you want to call them, have been put on the side of Side Creek Elementary, where the accidents and the killings have taken place are on the east side of Wesley and Dunkirk. So I'm here to say we need more traffic improvements in Sterling Hills. Thank you.
Katie, could you give me her contact information?
Yes. Hashim Coates.
Hashim Coates, resident of the city of Aurora. It's good to be back in person again into the house of the people. And with that, it's also good to hear and to be inspired by things that have been said by the people as it relates to common concerns that we have. So now that the People's House has been returned to the people, I'm grateful for that. Also, I want to take this time to acknowledge the work that the people did by helping to clean up the muck and the mire that was on as besmirches this city council when they made the clear choice to say goodbye to the xenophobes, goodbye to the racists, goodbye to the hateful people that have disregards for the citizens of Aurora, and especially for the families that have lost their hands under the state-sanctioned murders of the police of Aurora Police Department. Thank you, Aurora, for listening. Thank you, Aurora, for voting your conscience. This belongs to you. Additionally, this is not the end. This is just the beginning, because there are still some spots on the carpet in the People's House that are occupying these seats up right now. And that needs to be resolved, and the people are awake and they're here to do that. So choose this moment now for repentance. Choose this moment now to get yourselves together, because your ancestors are watching, but your children are watching. Community is watching. Your legacy is here right now being built, so choose ye this day which way you will go. And I just can't help but say, congratulations to the candidates that showed that people are valued more so than money. All the ridiculous, atrocious amounts of money that were poured into this race, as if people were for sale, as if these seats were for sale, the people woke up and said, not just no, but hell no. The trash has to go.
Giovanni Morales.
Yeah. Future governor.
Dear Mayor Kaufman and members of the City Council, my name is Giovanni Arellano Morales. I go to Gateway High School and I am here to speak about the importance of making a tobacco retail license law because of how harmful and dangerous nicotine products, specifically vapes, are to other people, especially adolescents. I joined United for Better Futures, which is a youth coalition to develop peer-to-peer messaging to raise awareness of the harmful impacts that vaping has on their lives, to help out children from becoming addicted to nicotine. I watched my close friend from elementary school and middle school become addicted to at an early age. My friend became addicted and started to become angrier and more aggressive towards others. He started getting into fights and started getting suspended, which did not help with his situation. He loved playing sports, and I watched him drift away from playing sports altogether. And this is all because vaping is easy access without any ID checks needed, and these vapes are being sold at a low price without any TRL. Children younger than 12, under the age of 12, will be able to access vapes. This doesn't sound possible, but it is. Kids go to these smoke shops, liquor stores, and dispensaries and aren't ID'd. This leads to kids going back to the stores because it is easy access and they aren't being told no. This is why we should add a TRL, tobacco retail's license. Too many kids aren't being told no and they aren't being denied access to vapes. Without a TRL law imposed and more security, this problem will continue to happen. Yes, we cannot fully stop underage smoking, but with your help, we can prevent a majority of children vaping. Thank you for your time. Please take this into consideration because you are the group of people powerful enough to impose this law.
Joy Eminonu.
Hello, Aurora City Council. My name is Joy. I stand before you today not only as an Aurora resident, but as an alumni of the Aurora Public School System. In 2018, I graduated from Hinckley High School, and I can only speak to the number of wonderful experiences I had in this school district, but like many of my other peers with the Aurora Partners for Thriving Youth Coalition have mentioned before you tonight, underage vaping, youth vaping is a real issue, and it's destroying futures. I know people personally who have lost momentum, lost opportunities, been deferred from college and other post-secondary opportunities because of their addiction, because of them vaping, and because of them starting vaping at such a young age. I've had friends starting in middle school, from high school, and it's difficult to watch those things as I and others of my peers have achieved them. So I ask that the City Council do something to protect more of the youth so that the next generation of Aurora Public School students don't have to go through what so many of my peers have. Thank you.
Serena Ouellette.
Council, my name is Serena Ouellette, and I am a member of the Denver Aurora Community Action Committee. We at DACAC are fighting for community control of the police because we believe that true justice means shifting power from institutions that protect the police and giving that power back to the community. Because at this point in time, the police are unable to police themselves. We believe that the community is capable of making decisions regarding its own safety, and the police, as they are now, will continue to brutalize and murder us without consequence. I'm speaking today on behalf of Anna Harris and the entire family of Corey Dillard. They're unable to attend this meeting because they are participating in the NARPR Conference, a national gathering of families fighting for truth, justice, and community safety. Corey's family wants this body to know that their absence today does not reflect a lack of commitment. Their commitment is unwavering. Every day since Corey was killed, they have worked tirelessly to uncover the truth, to correct the false narratives, and to push for accountability from the Aurora Police Department. They ask that you continue to keep Corey's name present in your conversations, your decisions, and your actions. Corey was a beloved father, partner, son, and friend, and his family will not stop fighting for the accountability he deserves. I will also say, as an almost 10-year resident of Aurora, that January cannot come soon enough. You were all told that come election day, the community will decide whether or not you have a job, and it brought me so much joy to vote for who I voted for and to see some of you out. We will continue to vote to cut the crust off of this rotten sandwich until we have a council that speaks for us instead of who is putting money in their pocket. Thank you.
Kirk Manzanares.
Good evening, City Council members. Good evening, Aurora. A new day has come in Aurora, and we will work together. We will make it happen. We will make Aurora the best city in America. There's a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of things that need to change in Aurora. There's a lot of change that needs to happen, and there's a lot of waking up that needs to happen around Aurora. So I encourage all of you guys to get ready for the new young blue wave in Aurora. And I encourage all of you guys to work together. We can do better. Aurora, we can do better. I want to take you back to last year when you pushed through the confirmation of Todd Chamberlain. And I told you, Mayor, we will not forget. And we have not forgot. And I got a Christmas present for you because as far as I'm concerned, you guys should just move on and let Aurora be the great city that we should be and can be, and that we are. And as far as the police department goes and the police chief, I'd like to know, where is the police chief today? Where is Danny J today? They won't even show their face to the new community and the new members of the city council, and that worries me. Thank you for all of you that did show up to show your face here today. But we still got 26 and we got 27. So some of you guys do the best job that you can do for the next 2 years, because come 2027, that's it. The time has come, and it's time for you to move on.
I'm gonna be there, so whatever. I'm moving on to bigger and better things.
Nicholas Walker. Nicholas Walker.
Greetings, Mr. Mayor, City Council. Thank you for my time. I want to first congratulate my new Ward 3 City Councilman, Ruben. Thank you. We look forward to another season of progress in Ward 3. I'm Nicholas Walker, and I've been in Ward 3 since '79, so I represent a lot of what original Aurora is, because we've been here, we raised children here. And so I'm really expecting that Ward 1, 2, and 3 will be what I call the three musketeers of community development around the East Colfax Initiative. And we want to assure everybody on the dais that we really want to see a continuum of everybody working together so that we make the original Aurora what it really should be, and that is built and made for the people. And so I'm asking your blessings upon this administration that's sitting before me now. I'm asking you to consider all of the community development and all of the community that is supporting you. And if you have any questions, we're going to basically anoint the Dayton Street Opportunity Center as a headquarters for development in the DDA, the Downtown Development Authority, as that unofficial, but in my mind, that's going to be our location. So if you need anything, anybody to help, let us know so we can provide all the support that you think you need in order to make critical decisions in this next season. And thank you very much.
Leslie Clark. Leslie Clark.
Well, I'm here for the first time with my neighbor. I've never spoken publicly like this. I have nothing prepared except what's in my head. So I am a 41-year resident of Norfolk Glen, and I'm here supporting my neighbor, Jen, and our opposition to some of the development that's going to go on at Colfax and Airport. And I've lived there long enough that I've seen the changes in the area, and we don't want corporate takeover. We see all these gas stations being Every corner, there's a new Murphy's or Maverick, and now we got Quick Trip. I don't see a coffee place or pizza place or a place to get your nails done. That used to be what, that used to be what we're strip mall, you know, nails, liquor, coffee. Anyway, and I've also been here so long that I remember when Airport Boulevard, or, yeah, was it called Airport? Yeah.
Buckley.
Buckley was, but Buckley did not go north of Colfax. I have pictures of the dirt. So I've been here a long time. I like my neighborhood. I would like to have things that I could walk to. That huge complex of what is it, how many buildings that should have been 4? Okay, there's people living there, and I don't know what the income levels are, but wouldn't it be nice if we had a nice restaurant that we could walk to? Who thinks that's a good idea? I do. You know, and I'm older, so maybe I'm going to walk to get my walking in that day, or a coffee shop, get my nails done, order pizza. So those are things, that corner could be such a wonderful place for people coming from the airport. It's Airport Boulevard. It used to be Buckley. I call it Buckley now. And I just want to make a comment because Mayor Coffin came to church one day at my church. You don't remember me, do you? Oh, come on. I talked to you. And I'm pretty friendly, as you can see. And I know Steve, too. So anyway, I know a few members in the past, but I've never been here to talk to you. But I think I'm going to come more often so I can say my piece. But let's think about developing that area a little bit better for the community.
Tanya Tabachek.
When did they get that? Neither.
Dear Mayor and council members, first I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Danielle Jurinsky, Steven Sundberg, and Absolute Casal for their hard work and dedication during their time on the council. Your efforts and commitment to our community are greatly appreciated. Recently, I came across an article in the Sentinel dated November 10th, 2025, titled Perry Aurora Voters Pull the Plug on 4 Years of Council Chaos and Felony Weirdness. I do not believe the characterization accurately represents our entire community, and I feel it's misleading. While the current council has experienced challenges, I have attended meetings for several years and have seen both positive contributions and areas for improvement. Unfortunately, there have been times when decorum was not maintained by both council members and audience participants, which resulted in some individuals being denied the opportunity to speak. My hope for the new council is that every voice is heard and acknowledged, and that the audience respects those at the podium so they feel free to share their thoughts openly. I believe these changes will help foster better communication and collaboration between the council and the community. Thank you for your time and continued service in America, respectfully. Thank you.
Emily Barada.
Hello. I have stuff to give you guys, but I know I'm not allowed to go up there, so I'm just going to leave it over here. So my name is Emily Barada, and I founded and own Gleam Car Wash in Aurora at 15911 East Colfax. I'm here to ask you to exercise your authority to call up the conditional use approval granted by the Planning Commission for the proposed Quick Trip Car Wash at Airport and Colfax. I reached out to you with information about this, and I will provide additional materials tonight. There are many reasons why you should call up the Planning Commission's decision, and here are 3. First, Section 1.146-5.3.1 anticipates that applications like this one that, quote, raise potential unanticipated impacts on the surrounding area, end quote, will be subject to a neighborhood meeting before the application is submitted. No meeting took place, as you've heard from several local folks. So staff and Planning Commission were not made aware of neighbors' serious concerns, including issues with code compliance and the fact that when the Quick Trip site was originally approved, Quick Trip made promises to the neighborhood that it broke in this application. Second, despite multiple neighbors appealing the Planning Commission's decision under City Code, none of our appeals will be heard. To appeal, apparently someone has to be an adjacent property owner. But as you can see from this map that I left at my seat and forgot to bring up, the property at issue is surrounded by parcels owned by Quick Trip, so it's surrounded by itself, which makes it impossible for anyone to appeal under the staff's interpretation of the code. So you calling up the matter tonight is the only way our collective concerns will be heard. Finally, I want to make sure the city makes its decision based on the site's actual anticipated water use. Car wash water use is complicated, and because there was no neighborhood meeting, staff and the Planning Commission made a decision based on what I believe, as someone who's been in car washing for 9 years now, to be an undercalculated estimate of water use at that site. Gleam is voluntarily one of the country's most sustainable car washes, and approximately 15 to 25% of my 45-person team is neurodiverse. I know you want to support locally owned businesses, so thank you.
Ms. Barada, can you hand your information to the city clerk, please? Thank you. Then we get it in the record.
Median Schaffner.
Before you start my time, I did call in an accommodation. I called the phone number and left a message. Did not hear that it was not going to be honored. So with that, if I can have LaRonda Jones and Veronica Sebron please come and just stand with me. And if you don't like who's in there, vote them out. So tonight, I come to speak boldly, candidly, and in the same energy that we've brought into this space each and every time. I want to speak into a couple of differences that I see, though, because I believe in calling in and calling out. Mike Kaufman, I've never seen you look up from your computer as long as you have as community has addressed this council. And that goes for several of you. So that leads me into speaking into the fact that there are now going to be different members of this council, and there is likely going to be a shift. And if you thought we were powerful when we were combative in your mind, just watch what happens when now we're collaborative. And I also want to say that there are still 5 individuals that sit on this council that we will not forget. Stephanie, we will not forget that you called us terrorists and other names. Angela, we will not forget your silence and your continued complicity in the things that have happened, including voting for people to not be able to speak. Mike Kaufman, I will never forget the selfie you took of me and what you tried to do in community as it pertains to me, my livelihood, and my protection. Francois, we will never forget the laughing and the snarking that you would do when Danielle Jurinsky would do the things that she did, especially when she talked about Charlie Kirk. So here's what I'm going to say. As we do not forget, it is you 5 that are the lucky ones that have a room to atone. But atonement does not come in performance. You will not be able to be performative if you are going to atone. I suspect that in 2027, we're going to play that track again. If you don't like who's in there, vote them out.
Kiowa Lewis.
Good evening, city members, council members, and everyone here tonight. First, thank you to every single person who stood up, spoke out, and cast a ballot. You just proved that the real power lives in the hands, not in the seats, but in you. The chairs that are empty of those people, the chairs that are empty tonight are empty because the former occupants forgot who they worked for. They abused their authority and ignored the way people were. They also swore that they was going to protect us. What a joke. You changed that. This is what democracy looks like when it wakes up. To those of you still sitting here, listen carefully. This is not a threat. It's a promise. We are not going anywhere. We're not going away. We will be heard. Serve with us. Serve honesty and courage, or we will peacefully, persistently, and legally find someone who will. The people have spoke out, and we speak again as many times as we need to. And let us never forget who made this so possible. I want to give praise. I want to give praise to our Most High, to Yahweh, who actually made this all possible. Never forget the people, the courage that He had implanted on others' heart. We want to say thank you. Thank you for these people not here anymore.
Ayante Anderson.
This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Good evening, council. I come to offer just a quick short word, as I have in the past, because today's sermon is called, Weeping May Endure for a Night, but Joy Comes in the Morning. I know some folks on this council are still grieving, still shocked, still trying to understand how the same fear-based politics you ran on before didn't work this election. And you could not be saved this time. But let me offer a little clarity. That was not voter fraud as, she's not here. That was not voter fatigue. It was people got tired of the drama, the division, the extremism, and they voted accordingly. Together, we acknowledge that the night season in Aurora, Colorado is over. Weeping has had its moment. The ashes have been worn, and the battlefield is now empty. But mourning has broken, and the people of Aurora voted and said, Amen. So to my grieving Republican friends and independent on the council, I offer my thoughts and prayers to you at this difficult time. And I hope that you are ready for the new day that is coming to Aurora. Because when the people speak, they speak loudly. And we honor that as democracy, or as the saints would say, that's when the church would say, Amen. So yes, weeping may endure for a night, but nighttime is officially over. Joy has clocked into the Aurora City Council chambers. Joy has taken its seat, and joy is ready to work for the city. So weeping did endure for a night, but joy came in the morning. I'm so excited about the new day.
LaRonda Jones.
Before my 2 minutes start, I just want to tell council, the people who didn't speak their full minutes, that's because they allotted that time to me. They know I would need it. So I'm going to say, good evening, everyone who continues to stand in the fight for justice. God heard our cries, the cries of mothers, fathers, and families whose lives have been changed forever by loss. And let me remind these city council members presently and mayor, when God is for us, nothing you try to do to us will prosper. Every attempt to silence, to discredit, to break our spirits has failed. And it will continue to fail. Thank you, Median, for never backing down, for standing shoulder to shoulder with families like mine, and for fighting with courage and conviction for justice in Aurora and other places when needed. Thank you to the people of Aurora for voting your conscience, for standing on truth, and for choosing leaders who will bring change, justice, and accountability. for it is long overdue. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Ruben. Thank you, Crystal, for always standing with us, no matter the odds that was against you. But our work is not done. Communities will not feel safe again in Aurora until the Aurora Police Department and every department that acts above and outside the law is held accountable for their actions. For taking lives unjustifiably, such as my son, Kylin Lewis. Okay? From day one, the majority of this city council, including Mayor Kaufman, made it clear what they couldn't and wouldn't do to get justice for our family. Danielle Jurinsky had the audacity at June 9th city council meeting to say, and I quote, "It's in the court's hands now, and I would like to suspend," talking about in-person public meetings, "to be virtual until there is an official ruling from a court as to whether or not the city is liable in any shape or form for the death of Kylin Lewis. Because if they are not in fact liable for the death of Kylin Lewis, then there is nothing left to discuss and no reason for you to come back." Talking about our family and the community. If it takes 2 years, then that's 2 years. And a motion was moved and passed with 7 yeses and 3 noes. Wow. And these are our city council members who say they care about the people. You've shown no compassion, no respect, no remorse towards our family. Instead, you have humiliated us publicly on social media and even in council meetings. You called us terrorists, gold diggers, dumb, and made false statements. You even said in so many words that my son got what he deserved, as if his life didn't matter. Well, I'm here to tell all of you, my son, Kylin Aaron Lewis, life definitely does matter. You shut down in-person public speaking, thinking that you would silence us, but we are still here. We are still speaking, and we will not be silenced. Standing on what we believe in is what got us here today. And we are just getting started. Now I look to the newly elected city council, the new majority. Tell us, what can you do and will do for our families who have suffered at the hands of police bias, negligence, and arrogance? Tell us, what will you do for justice, for accountability, for the future of Aurora and the people of color? Attorney General Bill Weiser, it's time to stand on the right side of justice, the side of truth, the side of humanity. We will never stop fighting. We will not be shaken, moved, or removed. Justice for my son, Kylin Lewis, and justice for every single soul that has been taken unjustly by the hands of Aurora, Denver, Douglas, and all the other departments that have failed to protect and serve. We are not just demanding justice, we are defining justice here today and for the future. We are not just asking for change. I want you people to know we are the change.
Okay, council, it is 6:40 p.m. There are 7 individuals who did not get to speak, but the council rules does say that it ends at 6:40 p.m.
Mayor,
Councilmember Coombs.
move to permit the remaining 7 individuals to speak for the allotted 2 minutes.
Mayor, second.
So, the way the rules are as of today, this isn't a meeting, so there's no motion that can be made to extend. We're stuck with the rules ending at 6:40 to start the council meeting at 6:45, unless you all want to suspend the rules to that regard to take a motion. But that requires a supermajority vote.
Right, Mayor,
Councilmember Coombs.
move to suspend the rules to permit
motions.
the remaining 7 individuals to speak for the allotted 2 minutes.
Mayor, second.
Could you, a friendly amendment, and that is that at the end of the 14 minutes, because we've seen people violate that we stop. So if somebody abuses that and takes somebody else's time, then that's what's going to happen.
That already happened just now.
14 minutes.
Is that a friendly amendment?
I think that's encompassed in 7 people for 2 minutes each.
Total 14 minutes.
Okay, for a total of 14 minutes.
Okay, extended for a total of 14 minutes.
All right. So it's been moved and seconded, Mayor, so there'll be discussion now before the vote.
Discussion? Seeing none, call for the question.
I'm going to do a verbal roll call vote because we don't have this in the system. Mayor Kaufman?
No, Mayor votes yes.
Councilmember Bergen?
Yeah, why not?
Councilmember Coombs?
Yes.
Councilmember Gardner?
Yes.
Councilmember Hancock?
Yes.
Councilmember Drinsky? Councilmember Cassaw?
Yes.
Councilmember Lawson?
Yes.
Councilmember Medina?
Yes.
Councilmember Murillo?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Sundberg.
Yes.
The motion passes to extend the public comment listening session for 14 minutes. The next individual to speak is Paul Munoz.
Civilian Daniel Miles.
Good evening, council members. Good evening, members of the community. Thank you so much for coming tonight. My name is Paul Munoz. My colleague and I, when we were working at the Denver Rescue Mission, we presented a program to many community members, nonprofits. It was CIA, Compassion in Action. It was all about creating a vertically integrated restoration of the East Colfax using Housing Challenge folks and creating dynamic coalescence with members of all of the nonprofits. We presented that. I met with several council members. I presented it, outlined it detailed. It was interesting to see that your proposal, which we support, of this academy, virtually identical to what we presented in 2022, prior to anything. The issues that we're concerned about, I guess, are still being addressed here, but ours was about incorporating a coalescence, bringing people in the community. Yours, which I do see is great, but you got a $26 million budget. With $26 million, our budget was like a fraction of that. And it was going to be immediate remuneration of people who are on the street to come in the community to start working on Colfax with business members, with community. But you took 26 million plus, and you gave it to one organization, 26 million. That's 26 nonprofits at $1 million a pop. Plus, we're all about what is the multiplier effect. Immediate dollars being given to the community members who are housing challenged, and it gets spent right back in the community. We have a program that is still in place. If we have people in member in the community that can help, we can bring it together much faster, and we want to work with everybody. But I found it interesting to see a quote from a mayor who I worked for in the sense of a ballot cure, and it said, "This is all about a hand up, not a handout." It's a direct quote from my written material. All of those details are in my project. Paul Munoz, Compassion in Action.
Susie Martinez. Susie Martinez.
Hello, I'm Susie Martinez. I'm excited to be here tonight. Allison, thank you for proposing the motion to extend the speaking time. This would have been the second time that I wouldn't have been able to speak. if that were the case, so thank you. What's up, Steve? You lost your race. You lost your race to a woman. You lost your race to a mom. You lost your race to a grandma. How did you lose? You outraised and outspent Amy by over $60,000. You spent $40,000 alone on an advertising firm. Well, I'll give you the answer for free. You lost because of your racism.
That's right.
You lost because of your misogyny. You lost because of your homophobia.
That's right.
And you lost because of your hatred. Also, your beard sucks.
And stinks.
Nicole, you're not here. Where are you, girl? There are so many wonderful mental health treatments available in Colorado, this great blue state of ours. There's talk therapy, there's medication, there's hippotherapy with horses, there's neurofeedback that you can take advantage of, and you should. Both of you own small businesses, which likely don't provide employee health care. So if you need health care after this and you can't afford it, you can go onto the statewide healthcare marketplace and buy into it at a rate that you can afford, because Colorado offers safety nets. That's the wonderful thing about safety nets. So I encourage you to do that. Good riddance to you both. Welcome Amy, welcome Janina, welcome Allie, welcome Rob and Ruben. Thank you.
KDOT. KDOT.
All right. Well. Aurora, first of all, I want to say I'm proud of y'all. Y'all should be proud of yourselves. This is what Aurora looks like, ladies and gentlemen. You should be proud of yourself, except that lady in the ugly black shirt. But that's beside the point. Anyway, proud of each and every one of Aurorian here, and we did our thing at the polls, and we got Steve's bitch ass out. And we also got Danielle Dorinsky's ass the hell up out of here. Who else we got up out of here? Oh yeah, I can't even pronounce your goddamn name. But we got your ass the hell up out of here too, sir. See ya. That's what the fuck we do. Anyway, Mike, you're next. Stephanie, your bald-headed ass is definitely next. Bye-bye. See ya. I hope that's enough terrorism for you. Anyway, to the new council people, I honor you. I appreciate you. Honor your oath always. Honor the people of Aurora, because we're the ones who put you in that seat. Remember that. And we love you. So do the damn thing this year. I'm rooting for y'all, okay? To my family, I love you very much, and I got y'all back always. And to the family who lost loved ones due to police violence, I'm rooting for y'all as well. So, but yeah, to the ones that are fired, I got some cake out here for you. You about to lose your job. See ya.
Elijah Williams. Elijah Williams.
Hello, Mayor and Council. My name is Elijah Williams. I have lived and worked in Aurora for most of my life. I am a nationally recognized car wash designer, builder, and engineer. In the 2 minutes I have, I'm asking council to call up the Planning Commission's approval of the bubble bath car wash so we can evaluate the issues that were overlooked. Quick Trip has openly ignored the design standards and city comments. There are multiple design violations. These were noted as early as the second submission and are still unresolved. The major flaw is the site plan. First and lesser, but noticeable, the car wash tunnel points directly at residential. And the second and most important is Bubble Bath has placed its service window, pay station along the Colfax frontage, which is not allowed by Aurora's design standards. In multiple sections of the code, I have provided documentation for it. This cannot be fixed with trees or shrubs. It is a major site tweak. Conditional use is not a use by right. The applicant must prove that it is appropriate for the location, the time, and Aurora's code, and the standard was not met. For these reasons, I respectfully request that you call up Planning Commission's vote. The public deserves a full hearing, and the site needs fixed. Thank you.
That's right.
Aiden Riggs.
I'm his dad. I'm just helping him get started. What should you do? You're going to put your piece of paper. You're going to read your paper. Okay?
You can record me saying that, Dad. Can you record it with my phone?
Sure. I'll record it with my phone. There you go. Okay.
Okay, I'll read it.
Go ahead and get started.
Okay, are you recording? Okay, good evening, my name is, Good evening, my name is Aiden, and I want to tell you, start the video over, Dad. Is it recording?
It's recording.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Aiden, and I want to tell you why Gleam Car Wash is really good for our company. Gleam Car Wash is a place where people with I don't know what the A word is, Dad. Can you help me? Autism. Yes. Like me. Okay. Good evening. My name is Aiden, and I want to tell you why Gleam Car Wash is really good for our community. Gleam Car Wash is a place where people with autism like me get the chance to work and be a part of something special. They don't just hire people, support. I need help, Dad. I don't know how to do this.
That's okay. Can we leave this here for you?
I'll try again, okay?
Yeah, I think you're almost out of time.
Okay, good evening. My name is Aiden, and I want to tell you why Gleam Car Wash is really good for our company. Gleam Car Wash is a place where people with autism like me get a chance to work and be a part of something special. We don't just hire people, support people at Gleam Car Wash. Important there, and learn new skills and grow and learn every day. Gleam believes in me, and that makes me believe in myself. I got the point
for my work to be, but more than that I have friends at work, and we help each other out. I hope more jobs can be like Gleam, full of opportunities for everyone. Thank you.
Sherdina Lewis.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sherdina Lewis, and I'm Kylan Aaron's grandmother. It's been hard times for me every time I think about that, when they took us to see the police cam in that room over there. And we saw how they told him to get out the car, your hands up. He got out the car, and he has his cell phone over here in his hands. He's 6'2", and had his hand. And they said, he put his hands up, and he said, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. And the one police officer shot him in the stomach, and he went down. They said they did this because he was wanted. They wanted to talk to him about questioning of a homicide. Well, I figured if you really wanted to talk to him about a questioning of a homicide, why do you kill him? You can't question a dead man. I said, why did you kill him? And all those other police officers that were out there, and only one just took the shot. And that's his hand straight up in the air, your cell phone here. He was afraid. When you're going to shoot somebody, your hands are not in the air when you're 6'2". Your hands is here with the gun, and it's in your hand. So they think people are dumb or stupid. Yes. People are not dumb and stupid. That was a lie. And then the other police officers, why didn't they shoot? Because they know that that was wrong. And he should be ashamed of himself, because whatever you think somebody may have done, you don't know until you question and try to find out what that person may have done. Another thing, if he was guilty of anything, that was for a judge and the court to decide, and a jury of his peers, if he has done anything. But they didn't even give him that opportunity to speak. I shouldn't say they, because it was just the one. There was probably 5 of them out there. And he kept saying, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. And that's like a white flag that you're waving. He just didn't have a white flag, but he was, with his voice, he was saying, I don't have. And they shot him dead. And so I'm just, I think, wow, people believe something like that. A 6'2" man, if he had a gun up in the air, it doesn't make sense. He would have a gun here, not up in the air, and that's where the cell phone was. And he kept pleading that he didn't have anything. You know, what's up with that? He didn't have a white flag, but he had a voice. I mean, I've seen that on that video, the police video. That just really, it's just tore me apart. Every time I think of it, it's horrendous. I don't know the other police officers, I don't know what's going on, but they didn't shoot. That one just did that, and that was very mean. Another thing I wanted to say is that I remember the road shooting at the gate, and this guy killed, what was it, 13 people. And then the police walked him out, and they didn't shoot and kill him after he killed 13 people. say the Southwest-like thing is just racism. It's just a bad police officer in the midst of all of them. There's one that doesn't belong there, needs to be in trial. And this keeps happening all the time. And when the young lady was shot in the face by a police officer, you should have got the first-degree murder, but they charged him with second-degree murder, and they should have stuck with first-degree. But that was a jury there because she had a pot of hot water. But anyway, I just want to say justice has not been done, and he's still on the force, and I think that is wrong.
Portia? Portia?
All right. My name is Portia Terrell, and I am still not an Aurora resident. I am still a Douglas County resident. And I didn't know, I didn't know if I was going to speak tonight. So if I was going to be able to speak tonight. So I didn't prepare anything, so I'm just going to speak from my heart. And I got to say, this is a tough act to follow, y'all. All right, like community, y'all really showed up today. And so I can only hope that what I have to say will ultimately land in the right place. Justice for Kylan Lewis, first of all. That is one of the main reasons that I started here. And I think the fact that, you're not a Douglas County resident, the person who's not even here tonight had so much to say, and now what is she doing? Running for Douglas County Commissioner. So Danielle Jurinsky, even though you're not here, I just want you to know that Douglas County is also going to be ready for you. And you will not win Douglas County Commissioner if I have anything to say about it. So hopefully she's listening. If not, that's okay. I'm sure she'll get the message. So congratulations to the progressives that worked so hard to win. And like I told you guys, they're coming for you and they're not gonna stop. So if you decided to do the right thing, good for you. If you decided not to do the right thing, well, I don't know what to tell you. Like my daddy would say, you made your bed, now you gotta lie in it. And a couple more things. Two things cannot hide long: the sun and the truth. And so with that, I say, Ashe, ancestors, thank you, good night.
That was the last individual.
What's that?
7:15.
Okay. Council, are we done?